Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about China has the plan to have at least one or two Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine for further study of its capability in real-world uses. And then when the development and testing phase is completed, they will proceed with a mass production of the submarine. The submarine was unveiled during the 75th anniversary of the People's Liberation Army Navy ceremony. The submarine was launched by a shipyard in Wuhan. In this video, let's take a look at the Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine and its capability. We will also examine the purpose and uses for the creation of the submarine. First, for the comparison, we call this a mini nuclear attack submarine because it is smaller compared to the large nuclear attack submarine from the United States, such as the Virginia class, and the Chinese very own Type 093 attack submarine. A normal displacement of blue water nuclear attack submarine is around 6,000 to 8,000 tons, while the Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine will have a displacement of around 4,000 tons. This is similar weight and size to conventional electric diesel submarine out there, such as the Chinese very own Type 039 Yuan class. The Yuan class is best suited for defense of the country's littoral water or territorial seas. They are sometimes referred to as green water operation. While large nuclear attack submarine are used on blue water operation in the deep sea, they're used to challenge the other country's territorial domain, because large nuclear attack submarine can stay underwater for almost unlimited time. They're also large enough to store a large amount of food for the crew for long deployment. They only need to resurface if crew needs replacement. Nuclear attack submarine don't need to refuel and resurface, or at least resurface, a snorkel to get oxygen to recharge its engine and charge its batteries, unlike conventional diesel-electric submarines. They do this at least once in 2 weeks for those who are equipped with AIP, or Air-Independent Propulsion System. Without AIP, a sub needs to resurface every few days. Diesel-electric submarines also need to refuel every few months. And with its smaller size, they can't stock as many food compared to large nuclear submarines for longer underwater stay. So why did China create the Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine? Well, despite the drawback of the smaller diesel-electric submarines, but what is great about them is that some of them are very stealthy and very quiet. With their smaller body and smaller wave underneath the ocean, they're very hard to track on the sonar, and when they are running on battery power, they're sometimes quieter than large nuclear attack submarines. And in submarine warfare, noise detection is everything. In short, the nuclear attack submarine and diesel-electric submarine have their own special capability, and they're best suited for different types of mission. The other is good for longer and far deployment in the deep sea, and the other is good on shallow water defense along the country's territorial sea. China created the Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine to combine the best of both worlds. How? In theory, the Type 041 would have a smaller size similar to diesel-electric submarines. So, it would be almost a quiet, and it's best for defense of the country's territorial water. But it wouldn't have the same problem of the diesel-electric submarine who needs to resurface to get oxygen. This is the time when they're most vulnerable for detection. Well, basically, the Type 041 mini nuclear submarine could achieve this through the use of a mini nuclear reactor on the sub. It would not be similar to how large nuclear submarine work by using the nuclear reactor to split the atom, which releases energy as heat. Then they use water. The heat from the reactor is used to boil the water, and it creates a high-pressured steam. The steam then turns propulsion to the turbines to provide the power to turn the propeller. Instead, the Chinese Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine uses technology of low temperature and low pressure subcritical nuclear reactors. It directly charges the batteries on board the submarine, turning it into a nuclear battery. It constantly generates abundant electricity. They also have further plan in the future to turn all Type 039 Yuan class submarine into this variant through major modification. The Type 041 mini nuclear attack submarine is also expected to be fitted with the latest Chinese submarine equipment, sensors, and technology available. The Type 041 is also expected to have a maximum depth level to the Yuan class. It is also expected to carry short and long-range torpedoes, and more importantly, VLS system or vertical launch system to carry the latest supersonic and hypersonic anti-ship missile, taking China's A-280 system even further. The country's anti-area axis area denial capability beyond the first and second island chain. China already have the long-range hypersonic missile as their main A-280 system, their long-range bomber equipped with long-range anti-ship missile, and also the largest Navy fleet in the world of destroyers and frigate. With the improved submarine fleet underwater, this even improved their defensive system even further. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.